Hello, let me wish you all a beautiful evening. How are you? I hope that you're all doing well, fine, happy. Well, how was your exams? Was it easy or difficult? I hope that all the exams were easy for you. I haven't started checking your answer sheet, but I'll do it soon and I'll give you your marks as soon as possible. Okay, in the previous classes we have learned a lot of chapters from your main English literature textbook. Today we are going to learn a beautiful story from your supplementary reader. So from today onwards we are going to start supplementary reader textbook. I hope that you all have the textbook. So there are a lot of beautiful stories in it. Okay, so we are going to start with a beautiful story of a monkey, a naughty monkey called Toto. This is your second chapter. Okay, you are starting with this chapter. So let me ask you a question. Do you have pets at your home? I'm sure your answer is yes. You all may have pets at your home, maybe dogs, cats, lovebirds, fishes. A lot of things would be there at your home. Have you ever had a monkey as a pet? Or have you ever seen, do you know any people, any person who is having monkey as their pet animal? How it will be, can you imagine? Just imagine if you're having a monkey as a pet at your home. How will it be? Will it be beautiful? Do you think it will be very easy to look after a monkey? Because monkey means naughty, we know very well. The most naughty animal in this world, we can call it as monkey. It will be very, very difficult for you all to have a monkey as your pet. So here, we are going to see the story of a family, a grandfather and a grandson, who is trying to keep a monkey as their pet animal. And this monkey called Toto. Toto is its name, and such a naughty monkey it is. So they suffered a lot. The grandfather and the grandchild suffered a lot to look after the monkey. So it'll be very interesting story. And the story, The Adventures of Toto. The title of the story is Adventures of Toto. The story is written by Ruskin, a familiar name for you, I know. He is a famous English famous English writer who wrote a lot of things for children. So, and here The Adventures of Toto is also written by Ruskin. So I request you all to take your literature textbook, and when I read, just look at your textbook, use the tip of your finger and follow me through the lines. Ready? So let us start. Take your textbook, page number 7. You can see your chapter, The Adventures of Toto, page number 7. So I'm going to read. Use the tip of your finger and follow me through the lines. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Actually, when the story starts, the grandfather, one of the main character of the story, he bought Toto, the naughty monkey, from a Tonga driver. Tonga, a vehicle it is. So from a Tonga driver, he bought this monkey for sum of 5 rupees. Okay. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. Okay, feeding trough. So he tied the monkey into a feeding trough. And the monkey looked so out of the place there, the grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Actually, this grandfather is very much interested to look after animals and birds. And he has a private zoo. He has a private zoo in his home. A lot of animals are there, birds are there, fishes are there, a lot of things are there. So he decided that I'm going to buy this monkey and to keep him in my private zoo. Let us move to the second paragraph. Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath the deep-set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were a pearly white, were very often displayed in the smile, and frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Now you are going to see the appearance of the monkey, Toto. And when we read, when we discuss the appearance, you should be able to visualize the picture in your mind, okay? Toto was a pretty monkey, a beautiful monkey, and his bright eyes sparkled with mischief, naughtiness, beneath deep set eyebrows. Okay, and his teeth, which were pearly white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Have you ever seen monkeys smiling? It is really very nice to see, isn't it? Anyway, but his hands looked dried up as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. Okay. Then yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail, while adding to this good looks. You have to underline and learn what's the speciality of a monkey. The main feature of a monkey is, the main beauty of a monkey is certainly its tail, isn't it? And his tail, while adding to his good looks, in the bracket, grandfather believed that a tail would add to anyone's good look. And if you are having a child, you will be more beautiful. If I am having a child, I'll be more beautiful. Grandfather believed so. So anyway, that tail made the Toto more beautiful. Also served a third hand. It can be called as a third hand of a monkey. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up an delicacy that might be out of reach his hands. So have you ever seen that monkey can swing, can hang by holding their tail on the branches? So the tail can be called as the third hand for monkeys. And grandmother always fussed when grandfather brought home some new birds or animals. The next character you are going to see is grandmother, and she always fussed, make noises, make problems. Why? When grandfather brought home some new animals or birds. So grandfather is interested with animals, I have told you. So whenever he brings new animals or birds, she always makes problems. Oh, again. So she always makes problems. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in particularly good mood. So grandfather understood that if I bring a bird or an animal, she will be angry. So one thing I have to do, now it is a monkey, so I have to keep it as a secret. And when she is in a good mood, I'll tell her, he decided. Grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall. There he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg fastened into the wall. So the third character also, grandfather and me means the writer, the small boy, and they, both of them are going to take the monkey into their house. Okay, then grandfather and I means the writer, put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall, and where he was tied securely. He was tied securely, where also we thought to peg fastened into the wall with the help of a nail which is fixed, which is fixed on the wall, and we can tie the monkey there. A few hours later, so everything is there. The grandfather and the grandson secretly brought the monkey to their home, and they tied him secretly into a closet nearby their bedroom wall. Okay, perfect. A few hours later, okay, they closed the door. The monkey is there anyway. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, what did they see? We found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental papers chosen by grandfather, now stood out naked, brick and plaster. Actually, the wall was designed with some other, some designs were there, some ornamental papers and some other decorations were there. All the decorations, all the papers are tore off, taken away from the wall. The wall is clean now. Who is responsible for all this? Let's see. Okay, so the wall is naked. Nothing is there on this wall. Everything is cleaned by someone. Then, the peg means the nail in the wall had been wrenched from its socket, and that nail which we used to tie the monkey, it is fallen away from the socket. There, not over. And my school blazer means my school dress, my coat, which had been hanging there, was in shreds, different pieces, and everything. He made a lot of changes at that home. I wondered what grandmother would say, because I've already told you they brought Toto secretly. The grandmother didn't know about that, so he was so much tensed. What will my grandmother tell? But grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with the Toto's performance. But grandfather was very happy by seeing the performance of Toto. Wow, what a changes he made here in this house. Nice. He is clever, said grandfather. Given time, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. So the comment of the grandfather is really interesting. He said that he's a clever monkey. If you are giving a little bit more time, what will happen? He will make a rope by connecting all the pieces of the torn blazer, and he will escape from this room. That's it. His presence in the house still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarters where a number of grandfather's pets lived by socially together. Okay, so they understood that keeping this naughty monkey Toto in this closet won't be a nice idea. So he is shifted into a huge cage, a strong cage, where in that place some other animals, another pet animals also living socially, means they are very friendly, they are living. Then, who are they? Let's see. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. These are the animals. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. Again, there also he is making problems. He never allowed any other animals to sleep at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day, he is moving to another place. So grandfather, who had to leave to Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Sharanpur, decided to take him along. So he was planning to go to Dehradun, a place in Delhi. Okay, so for what? To collect his pension. So he decided that I have to take Toto also with me. If I'm keeping Toto in my home, and if I'm going, when I come back, sometimes the whole home will not be there. That much naughty he is, crazy he is. So grandfather decided that I'm going to take him with me. So that's all for today. So in the next class we will discuss, in the coming portions of the chapter we will discuss what are the new problems going to happen with Toto to the grandfather, because he is going to take the naughty monkey with him when he is going to collect his pension. So certainly there will be something happen, some problems will be there that he has to face. Okay, so read the chapter very well till we discussed, and write a small paragraph about Toto. You can include the appearance of Toto and the character of Toto in it, and write a small paragraph of Toto and send me before 10 p.m. today itself. So thank you. Bye.